It's very Italian sauce. Like, it's... Welcome to the Blue Red Pepper Patch YouTube channel. I'm Christina.
Uncle Napalm here.
And it is not Christmas, but...
No. That's a little light. But I picked this up, intending on doing this around Christmas. We're only 2.5 months late here.
But we decided, since obviously all 12 days of Christmas, that's the song, 25 days of Advent have passed, we're going to do the Berman's 25 Days of Holiday Heat Hot Sauce Advent Calendar Speed Run.
Oh boy.
We're going to taste these each in less than a minute.
Taste and go.
I'm actually going to set a timer. Oh, also warning. So you may hear birdie chickens, little baby tweet birdies in the background. That's because there are birdies in the background. It's still a little cold and we have baby chickens in the house. So that's what it's like living on a farm.
I wonder if each of these is going to have a little plastic wrap on top.
True. Let's go ahead and do the first one just to know what we're getting into.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, there's plastic on these.
Okay. All right. So we're going to pre-open them, I guess.
Yeah, because it's not,
come back in
it doesn't look like it has the nice little rip to open here.
I do want to punch all the boxes open in speed run format, though.
Okay.
You ready? We'll alternate. Okay. Oh, the whole thing just came out.
Just rip the whole door.
It's like, it looks like it would be so satisfying to punch these little doors open.
Maybe we're just being too rough with it.
Oh, wait, there we go. Yeah, we're being too rough with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, see?
I smell hot sauce. Okay, there's one.
Yeah. I'm being too rough.
I feel like you should be able to... All right, if this is how we're starting out, we're not going to have a very fast speed run. We're not going to be saying it. Okay, there, I just... Sorry. All right, you can do the whole...
Done.
Okay, we're going to take the plastic off of these.
The preparation is complete.
Timer. Okay.
The preparation is not complete.
They're all open. They're all nice and pretty. First impressions, like one of them, the cap went on a little crooked. And they're reading the ingredients in the back of the label. Some of them have F&D-C blue number 5 or whatever, which I kind of want to look into because this is Aldi. And one of their big things is they don't use artificial colors and flavors. So,
yeah.
Like, what the heck? So I kind of want to look into that, but it is actually on like 3 or 4.
I think it was mostly just the green ones.
Yeah.
It was FD&C blue 5 or something.
I think it was one of these. Well, this had blue number 1. I think some of them have blue number 5. Whatever. Yeah. We're going to aim for a minute on every bottle. And once I edit it, maybe a little less. I'll probably cut out a little bit of the opening and putting on spoons. But in real life, in unedited time, we got a minute.
Wall clock time.
Ready?
Yep.
Go. Speed run.
All right.
Liquidy?
Very liquidy.
Oh, which one is this?
Sriracha.
Ooh, okay.
Starting off pretty normal.
Sriracha. Little potent.
Nice bright red pepper flavor.
30 seconds.
A little bit of heat. Kind of hit mostly in the back of the throat, a little bit in the nose.
I wouldn't call this a sriracha. Whatever. Habaneros. Normally sriracha is a lower heat red white pepper. Carrots. You don't want to put carrots in sriracha. So I didn't really get sriracha vibe. Oh, okay. Speedrun number 2.
All right. Jalapeno. Gotta get faster. All right. This is the type that you would normally put on your eggs, right?
Just plain jalapeno hot sauce. Okay.
Almost a little smoky. Kind of reminds me of like jerky.
I like it, but I can't immediately tell you what I would put it on. Maybe chicken? Pasta salad?
Ooh, pasta salad sounds good.
It's okay.
Yeah, I like it. I'd use it.
9 seconds. What can I say in 9 seconds? And no, nothing. Timer's gonna go off. Ah! Okay, we have 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. Okay. That was just kind of plain. Okay, green hot sauce.
All right. This one's just called green hot sauce. It's very bland in its name. Colors, consistency, fairly bland. Tastes very green.
Do not like.
Almost tastes like maybe green serrano. What do you have?
It tastes like there's collard greens in there.
It's aged jalapenos. That is
Maybe the aged.
green chili flavor. That might.
Oh. Tastes like there's collard greens in there.
I'd throw it on just a regular salad, like a green salad.
Oh, like make dressing out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's go.
Mango habanero. All right. This immediately screams, put me on wings.
Salty.
Yeah, not terribly sweet. Usually if I'm going to put like a mango habanero sauce on wings, I'd kind of like it to be a little sweeter.
Yeah, not sweet at all. Very salty. But I think it's still be good wing sauce, but you should call it something else. I don't know. I don't get the smokiness from the habanero. Ah, okay. Next one.
All right. This one hopefully is going to be smoky flavor. It is a smoked chipotle sauce.
I do like me some chipotle sauce. Reconstituting dried peppers. The drying of the pepper adds a lot more flavor. It's like another layer.
So far, these have all been these have all been very liquidy sauces. No chunks.
Ribs.
Yep.
But then on ribs. And all of these are very vinegar punchy. I mean,
well,
it's an Aldi mass-produced gift kind of tchotchke thing. So I wasn't coming in with expectations of like the most amazing sauces ever. But they're okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so far everything has been a vinegar sauce.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one's actually a really nice one for ribs, barbecue, other like nice fatty meats.
And I was expecting to see a liquid smoke in there, but I didn't. Okay.
This one, yellow hot sauce. Could be paired with a green hot sauce, but you didn't like.
I'm sure we have a red hot sauce.
Ooh. Yeah, salty.
Salty.
Very salty.
Good grief.
Wow. Ooh. It's not very hot, but it's got some...
That is salty.
Pretty good pepper flavor.
If you use that one, don't add any extra salt to your recipe.
Yeah. Aged habanero peppers. Then it's also got carrots and mango.
God.
Yeah, that is salty. I'm trying to think of what I would use that for. Maybe mix that in with some spicy tuna instead of sriracha.
Maybe just use it in a marinade because then you end up washing it running up. I forgot to start the timer, but that felt like a minute. I think we're getting pretty good at this here. All right.
This will be fun. Chocolate chipotle. Wow. Immediate note of chocolate.
I don't think they're getting hotter. I just think it's starting to add up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think any of these, well, this one down here says ghost pepper, so maybe they do have some that are hotter, but I don't think there's any like natural progression, but again, chocolate, chipotle be good for putting on, your fatty meats like ribs, brisket.
Chocolate flavor.
Oh, so that's not even real chocolate.
No.
This one is garlic hot sauce, which I am looking forward to.
I hope it's not salty.
That was real good.
Day 8 of Advent was pretty good if you bought this calendar.
Aged red cayenne and habanero peppers. Salt is fairly low down there. Garlic's actually below it, but yeah, it's got really good garlic flavor. What would I put that on? God, almost anything I want to put garlic on.
I put that on burgers.
I'd throw that on pizza. That is a really good pizza. Uh-oh. Do we need to pause for the wiping of the eye?
No, I think I'm okay. I use my pinky.
All right. Cajun hot sauce. So
we should get Louisiana vibes from this.
So shrimp boils and...
Kind of Cajun.
Yep.
Still got my Bojangles. Oh.
The flavor's just kind of flat. I'm getting like maybe celery salt.
Maybe there's some of that in there, but
just a spice. But I guess maybe throw this into your Bloody Mary instead of
yeah,
regular hot sauce. Nothing to write home about.
No, and there's other brands. If you really want Cajun, there's other brands.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't have much to say about that. 11 seconds left. All right, restart. Let's go.
Oh boy, extreme hot sauce.
Oh no.
We may have to take a water break after this one.
We'll see.
It's pretty hot. Flavor's not that great though. Aged red peppers. Ghost pepper.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not great. Maybe if you want a spicier Bloody Mary, use that.
Paper towel.
Can't really think of anything that would be a great use for that one.
Whoa.
Maybe if you want really spicy wings, something where maybe the flavor of the base can stand up by itself a little bit more.
All right, no. Just keep going. Speed run.
All right.
Speed run.
Sweet chipotle. So we're revisiting the chipotle.
Smoked chipotle. Now we have sweet chipotle.
Yeah, okay. This one's thicker.
Oh, I should have got milk. That is not sweet at all.
No.
Most of these, honestly, are not great. It's just vinegar sauce with some,
Yeah, honestly, with the chipotle one, chocolate chipotle was a little better. The smoked chipotle was the top of the 3 chipotle ones so far. What would I use that for?
I got 34 seconds. I'm getting milk. Keep talking.
I'd probably put it in a stew, maybe. Something that's a nice thick base already, because the sauce is kind of thick too. It's something where you're looking more for the heat than the flavor, because the flavor's not great.
Okay. Oh, I made it back with 2 seconds to spare. Okay.
All right. Next one, red hot sauce. So we are completing the triad of our stoplight hot sauces. This one just looks like it's a carrot base. Oh God, that's bad.
I think that's maybe gone bad. Is there any oil in it? It kind of has like that rancid oil.
We're going to chalk this up to it being manufactured in a facility. The process is fish, wheat, sesame, and soy. It's teriyaki fish gone bad or something. It was not great flavor. This is the sweet habanero. Did we have a regular habanero? We had the mango habanero, which was salty as shit.
Regular habanero is coming up.
Okay, so we're doing the sweet habanero first. Again, I don't know who designated these as sweet sauces. Fat kid like me says no, not sweet. It's kind of your average run-of-the-mill wing sauce. From the dive bar down at the corner. Not great, but doable in a pinch if you don't have anything else. Yeah, not sweet. All right, this is regular chipotle. So we've done smoked, chocolate, sweet, and now regular.
The chocolate chipotle wasn't bad. It was just a little artificial.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like a nice mole, but man, I think that extreme is sticking with me.
I'd say this one's more along the mole line.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Still very vinegary.
Mm-hmm.
All of these are very vinegary.
Oh, yeah. The first ingredient is vinegar on all of these. And these are all extremely processed, strained, like I said before, no chunks whatsoever. But yeah, that one could probably pass as a mole sauce.
Yeah.
Not well, but
I like the chocolate chipotle better. Okay. Ooh, 10 seconds to spare. We're doing great.
All right. Smoked garlic. Exceptionally liquidy.
I wonder if we should have shooken these better.
Yeah. Ooh. That one's actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
Not salty.
I think I just like garlic a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, garlic is like my number one ingredient whenever I'm making anything, whether it be pasta or adding stuff to a pizza.
That's pretty good. Not as smoky as I would have liked, but it's not overwhelming out. It doesn't taste fake.
Yeah. That'd probably go pretty well on like chicken thighs, again, like a pasta recipe or something.
Okay.
We have upgraded just from red sauce to red pepper sauce, which hopefully means it's going to be kind of sweet.
This is more hot sauce in the short amount of time span, straight off the spoon I've ever had in my entire life. Nope.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Tabasco sauce that just kind of tastes a little off.
Is there an expiration date on these? Are we going to get sick? Probably should have looked on the. I mean, but they are vinegar-based sauces. Some people just leave these on the shelf for forever.
Yeah.
Something's just not very good.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the aged, because all of these have aged red peppers as the main ingredient, and if they're not aged in the right conditions, they get funky flavors. Okay. Oh.
All right. Garlic herb sauce. All right.
I have high hopes for this. Next is the ghost pepper sauce. I'm finally starting to calm down from the extreme, and
yeah, this one definitely is the one that I would think would be great for like a pasta salad or something, depending on the type of herbs. It's an odd collection of herbs. I don't know what herbs.
It's very Italian sauce. Like, it's...
Aged red cayenne and habanero peppers, water, distilled vinegar, salt, garlic, xanthan spice, guargum.
Spices.
Yeah.
Very hits as like Italian. Like, you can mix it into pasta sauce to make it a spicy pasta sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And you wouldn't mess up the flavors. Five seconds to spare.
All right.
We're doing good. This is going to be an awesome speed run.
All right, here we go. Here's the ghost pepper. Usa.
Usa. You know what's funny? I went back to an old video and you made that joke and I hadn't seen Bad Boys like ever. And then I had seen it and I was like, oh, right.
Usa.
Remember your pressure points.
That one's hot.
Salty.
I get more heat than salt, but...
oh, boy.
Yeah, that one's a hot one. Better flavor than the extreme. Very bitey. Like, almost like where the hard palate and the soft palate meet, which is kind of weird. All right. Green pepper sauce. We are back to the stoplight family, except now it is color pepper. So maybe this will be like a salsa verde.
This has that bad
salty
smell.
Yeah. Salty, herby, green. I'm not quite sure what I would put that on. I think it might be interesting to add the dirty rice.
Yeah, actually.
You know, because it's got enough other flavors behind it to maybe, I don't want to say mask, but make up for some of the odd notes in that sauce. Again, it's not bad. It's just...
I had nothing to say on that one except agree with you.
All right.
That ghost pepper one is kicking.
This one is just straight habanero sauce.
Usa. Usa. I forgot to set the timer. I think the flavors are starting to all just blend together for me now.
Kind of. Salty, bitey. Pretty good habanero flavor.
I think if like Texas Pete made a habanero, did they make a habanero? Maybe they do. It's just kind of like straight.
And another company that got in trouble with people, they thought it was made in Texas, and so they sued them because it wasn't labeled well enough to say it was made in North Carolina.
What?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Thai sweet chili. I got kind of high hopes for this one.
I do too. The whiskey habanero with smoky bourbon. I'm looking forward to.
Ugh.
It's like medicine.
Yeah.
Nope.
Very medicinal. I was kind of hoping this would be like a good sauce for like dumplings or something like that. But again, I don't know who decided this is sweet. That's not great.
That was not good. That was not good. Okay.
This is the whiskey habanero. So I'm a huge whiskey fan.
4 more to go. This is the worst Advent I've ever had in my life.
It's the worst Advent in March you've ever had.
It's like all the other ones to me.
This one actually is kind of hitting me on the side of the tongue more than on the top or on the roof, but everything's just hitting me on the roof of the mouth just because it's a spoonful of hot sauce. What else are you going to get?
I don't get as much whiskey. Like
Mhm.
maybe once I calm down to come back to taste the habanero hot sauce versus the whiskey habanero. I'm not sure these are going to be any different to me.
I think a bourbon hot sauce is going to work out better than a whiskey hot sauce, personally.
Okay, smoky bourbon. Oh,
This is the one that had the cockeyed cap, so it might just be bad because it was not sealed properly. I am willing to die on this hill.
maybe just a tiny bit. We'll review the symptoms of botulism before we go to bed tonight.
Yeah, not good. I wonder if the little insert just didn't get seated properly.
I want to go wash out my mouth. I did not swallow that.
Yeah, this one's just not sealing properly, so it's probably just bad because it was not sealed properly.
Okay. So I cannot say that the rest of them have not gone bad because that one had gone bad.
Welcome back. I am not dead yet. I have not started vomiting profusely. Let's continue. We got 2 left.
Okay.
I am hoping, I have high hopes for this one. Is smoked jalapeno.
Oh, it tastes like jalapeno.
Ooh. It's really bright.
I think I just got an endorphin rush. Like everything just kind of
My ears plugged up.
washed away. That actually isn't bad. It has some of the same vinegar quality, their fermented red chili base. But I got some jalapeno
This
flavors.
is just aged jalapeno peppers. They're very,
Maybe that's why.
very much
It wasn't
green.
using the red base.
Yeah, very much green. Very bright. I would definitely use that one again. And again, I think that would just go well on just a regular salad.
And we have made it day 25 of Speedrun Advent.
All right. This is a red chili hot sauce. So again, I'm just expecting this to be like a Tabasco kind of flavor. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm feeling pretty good now. Like my mouth is hot, but I did just kind of have like a, it's really, everything was just like,
Oh, that's an angry Tabasco. It tastes a second, but then it hits. Wow.
Really? Oh, yeah, okay. Not as bad as the ghost pepper or the extreme.
Yeah. Well, this does have aged red peppers and ghost peppers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one actually kind of hits. And it's a fairly sharp one. Again, not sure what I would use a lot of these for.
We've made it.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
In May. Well, they have
It's
Christmas.
not May, it's March.
Why do I keep saying May?
Because it's an M month.
I guess.
Or something.
November. I think there's only one sauce I actually liked. And I really think it's just because it's got garlic in it. The garlic hot sauce. A lot of them just taste really similar in terms of their similar style. They're all very similar style.
Very slightly different notes. Smoked chipotle, chocolate chipotle, sweet chipotle, regular chipotle. So yeah, a lot of repeat notes. Some of them were pretty good. A lot of them were just kind of blah. And some of them were blah.
I like the concept so much because there's like the wine advent calendar, the chocolate, like all these adult advent calendars. I think it's just like if you have somebody in your life, so say Aldi does this again, which I think they will, because I think they've done this a few years now. I'm not sure.
It's the first time I've seen it, but it's entirely possible.
I think if you've got somebody in your life who likes spicy food, this might be a good gift. It's a fun concept. If you've got somebody in your life who is a hot sauce connoisseur type person, pass.
Yeah.
Pass. They're probably, if they're a nice person, they will still appreciate the gesture, but you're not impressing anybody with these sauces. And I think there's just too much similarity and repeatability for it to be an interesting thing.
Yeah, if there were more than like 5 ingredients in each one and they took the time to kind of make nuanced flavors and make it more of like a connoisseur calendar, I'd pay quite a bit for that one.
Yeah.
But
we're gonna toss this bottle. Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't close properly anymore.
Oh.
Rip.
On that note, now that I've messed up my shirt.
Well, thank you for joining us on this spicy Advent in March.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. Time to do laundry, yes. Merry Christmas. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that one that was not bottled. That I got mold notes from it. Did you not?
I guess maybe I just.
That's why I was like, I am not swallowing this. I would definitely pitch that one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna get like botulism or anything. I don't think botulism can survive at these high vinegar concentrations.
Yeah.